Hello, this is Arthur again. Gonna take a quick look at this 328i 2011 and show you guys one very common oil leak point that is often getting overlooked by and not taken care of on time, and then it causes a huge mess. So this car is I believe it's Orient Blue with oyster interior. There's navigation, there's pedal shifters, sport package, heated seats, staggered wheels, 17-inch. This actually is my mom's car. She got for a year ago, I believe. I found it for her, and it hasn't really needed much. It has 125,000 miles now. I did have to replace a radiator on it one time, and just other than service and brake pads, it hasn't needed much. Let's take a look under. Here's the N51 engine. Car 125,000 miles, as I mentioned. So I'm gonna take a couple of things apart and show you guys where the leak can be coming from, and also after that I'll raise up the car and we'll take a look at it from the bottom. Okay, here's the E90 with the N51 engine. This applies to all N51s and 52s. The ones that I've seen these problems on are mostly on later years N51s for some reason. I've seen a few of them, and mostly they've been 2011, I think 2012 N51 engine cars. This is a 2011, so it's just doing a precautionary repair on it, just in case if this bolt breaks. This is the bolt that I'm talking about. It's right under the intake manifold. You have to unbolt the intake manifold, pull it back. It's this bolt right here. This one. This little E12, it's actually a pretty long aluminum screw. What happens is the head breaks off, and it starts this massive oil leak that goes all over the engine, on the driver's side and under the car. And once it reaches the ground, there's already the whole engine in the front and on the sides. It's all a huge mess. Alternator is in a huge mess all over the floor, and the covers are soaked in oil. So to me, it's worth taking your time or paying someone to remove this and replace it before it happens to your car. What this bolt holds is the so-called the head cover for timing chain, which is this piece in the front. It's, you know, there's one bolt here, and then if you remove the cover, there's 3 or 4, I don't remember, bolts under the sprockets. So technically, if this one breaks, what you have to do is replace that, remove the valve cover, check those bolts, see if they're broken or not. If they're broken, then definitely replace them. If they're not, it probably is a good idea to replace them, since this one broke. The other ones maybe are on their way out too. And if the other ones are broken, the ones under the intake manifold, valve cover, that means that you have to drop the oil pan and fish those broken bolt caps out of there before they get sucked back in the engine and ruin the engine, which most likely it won't happen because there's a screen on the pickup line. But who knows, maybe the screen is not there, or it fails or something, and then you lose your engine. So to me, it's worth taking this off. You just have to remove these covers that go in the back, the airbags, a few other items. Remove these bolts, pull this back, and that bolt is easily accessible. Here's a new one. It's a long bolt like this, E12. It's very lightweight. It's aluminum or titanium or something. BMW sells a kit for it. It's a bolt of 4 or 5, I don't remember. It's about $15 or so. I'm just replacing this one right now. It might have been replaced before, I'm not sure, but I'm not trying to risk it breaking and getting this car all dirty since this car is so clean. So we're gonna lift it up and take a look from the bottom of the car, show you guys. Okay, let's take a look at the bottom of this 328i. I did remove the cover already. As you can see, it doesn't really have any leaks. The oil pan is not leaking. When they start leaking, you'll see some accumulation of oil over here and right here, and usually up in the front. This one was done at some point before. I'm not sure exactly when, but it was replaced. The only thing I can see is these bushings on the water pump are starting to disintegrate, and they're melting down. It's not a big deal, but probably gonna replace the water pump sometime soon, since they need to be replaced every 60 to 80,000 miles anyway. Just gonna put a new one. There's the exhaust, the duct right here. Differential, dry. Sometimes they leak from the side seals. And input seal too. Shocks look good, no leaks. This car has pretty much zero issues, and no real issues with it. It's a great car, 125,000 miles. Okay, thank you for taking a look. Please comment, like, and subscribe. More videos to come.